Hey, so I wanted to give you guys some green flags, as you can see from the title. I've given you guys red flags, which there's plenty more of those, but there's also a lot of green flags. For those of you who are still willing to risk it and date, no, I'm kidding. I'm still gonna date. I have a date soon. But one of the things that I was thinking about was the green flags that made me even entertain the idea of going on a date. So the first one is they have clear intentions. Now, some people don't want to be married, don't want certain things. And as long as that is discussed in the beginning and you know what you're in for, and this isn't like they're stringing you along, then it's okay. You both have to be on the same page. But if you know his intentions are clear, if you tell him and you want to be married and you know that he's like, I want to be married too, let's see where this goes within the next couple of years, I plan to propose. Clear intentions about what they want and that they want it with you. Not just clear intentions, but because sometimes somebody could give you clear intentions, but they didn't plan on any of that being with you. Number 2, someone who's not afraid to talk about the future. So I dated someone who just never wanted to talk about the future. I mean, not even the future within like 5 to 6 months. Clearly that's not a green flag, but I was the dummy that stayed. No, I'm not a dummy, but that was dumb of me, knowing that them not speaking about the future is because they had no plans of a future with me. If they're speaking about the future, if they're like, oh, I can't wait till next year when such and such, or oh, what if we take this trip here, and it's like a year out, then you know that they have future plans. If they even just discuss the future as far as what you want. Do you want kids? Where do you want to live? Do you what are your future plans? If they're willing to discuss those things with you, that is absolutely a beautiful green flag. Number 3, he is kind, but not just to you. This is the thing. There are people I know back in the day when I was younger, girls would date guys who were nice to them, but weren't nice to other people. And here's the thing that happened with that. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be nice to you in the beginning, and then that turns around, because who they are toward these other people is who they actually are. They just were probably kind to you to get what they wanted, to get into the relationship, for you to think that, oh, well, they're good to me. Does it matter how they treat other people? Yes. It matters how they treat other people, how they treat the wait staff, how they treat strangers. Are they willing to help the old lady across the street or take out the old lady's trash from across the street? These are just random examples, but just, are they kind? Do they genuinely have a kind soul? Because trust me, just being kind to you can be very temporary if they're not kind to others. Number 4, consistency. They are always consistent. This is a big one because a lot of times people are consistent enough to where they reel you in. And you're like, wait, they were doing X, Y, and Z. But the thing is, the second they stop doing X, Y, and Z, you need to cut them off. It is a green flag for consistency on a regular. That means some time has passed. It could be a full year. You know that they're always going to be there when they say they're going to be there. They're going to plan whatever they said they were going to plan. You know they're going to be there. They're going to do what needs to be done. They're consistent. They're consistent also with their words and their actions. Their words and actions match. They're not saying one thing and doing another, or doing one thing, saying another. It's consistent across the board. And number 5, does things to improve your life. There is really no point in being in a relationship if somehow this person isn't making your life better in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying they got to pay all your bills. I'm not saying, you know, they're always taking you on trips and vacations. Those things are nice, also green flags. But what I'm saying is that they are making your life better. Your life needs to already be in a good space before you even enter in a relationship. You really shouldn't enter into a relationship and you're down and out. And if you're not 100%, you can't give 100% in a relationship. You just can't. So if your life is already a banana split, you want them to be the cherry on the sundae. You know, you want them to be the cherry on the banana split and the whip and the cherry. So I think that's what's important about them improving your life, is that you're not just in this relationship. And examples, if you say you're complaining that your back hurts constantly, either they're willing to give you a massage or they're willing to pay for you a massage. If you say, I really hate doing such and such to my car, maybe it's going to get an oil change, they're willing to take your car to get an oil change because they know you don't like doing it. Just little things like that. Those are little things, but those are important things. Those things matter. Those things can make a relationship better. That is the cherry on the banana split. I'm trying to tell you. And I've had those things before. Mine just came with red flags too. But those are green flags. If they are somehow making your life better, especially in a position like myself and some others out there, if you're a single parent, you are definitely looking to be with someone who's going to add to your life, because you're already going through a lot just being a single parent. But you have to be in a good space dating as a single parent. That's a whole nother video. But they have to be adding something to your life, or else there's really no point. You can do bad all by yourself. You can do good all by yourself, honestly. But if a man's going to be in your life, you want it to be better. So that's all I have for green flags today. You guys can comment below if you have any other green flags, or if you'd like to see another video about green flags. Hit like and hit subscribe, and I'll see you next video.